What's up, guys? This is Rattle here from Brothers in Games, and today I am playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Well, basically I'm not playing as much as I'm showing you a video of my recent match. I played with my friends against some other people, and we basically obliterated them, so I wanted to show that while I'm talking about my next topic. Now, I've been asked a lot on Twitter and on YouTube about CSGO betting, and if I have some tips, because I did mention in one of my previous videos that I did make a hefty sum of money by CSGO betting, so I just wanted to give my tips on how you can do that as well. So yeah, my first tip is don't bet on noobs. Now when you hear that, it seems kind of obvious. If a strong team is playing and a weak team is playing, you won't bet on the weak team. No, I mean if two weak teams are playing, and if two teams that aren't that famous are playing against each other, don't bet on either one of them. No matter what the chances are, you don't know who's going to win. You can never even slightly know who's going to win, so just skip that match and go play a match that you are sure at least like 90% that you're going to win. My second tip is do not go big. Now, what I want to say is that I think the limit on CSGO Lounge for betting is, I think, $240. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, don't go that far. Every time I put a bet, it wasn't bigger than $15, and that was my biggest bet. And I made I made a solid profit by doing that, by only betting as much as $15 on CSGO matches. Because if you bet a lot, there's a chance you can win a lot, but there's also a chance you can lose like $200. So just don't do that, because that's just called obsessive gambling, and then you have a problem. So just don't do that. You don't want that kind of shit on your hands, believe me. Not that I've been in a situation like that, but you don't want that kind of stuff on your hands. So just don't go too big. Bet like $5, $10, $15 at the most. My third tip is don't go into any extremes. Now, when you see a match where somebody has a 90% chance of winning, just skip that match. Don't even think of playing that match, because any choice you make will probably be the wrong choice. Because if you go big on a strong side, if you go like $100 on a strong side that has 90% chance of winning, if you win, you'll get $10. Yeah, that's good. But if you lose $100. So it's just not worth it. Don't play like that. That's how I lost some money once. I put a lot of good skins on a team that had 94% chance of winning, and they actually lost. So I was like, no, I'm never gonna do that again. And that is my strong advice. Don't do that, because one day you will lose money. So it's just not worth it. But also, don't go strong on small teams. You can put like 20 cents on small teams, even though you'll probably never win, and you're just gonna end up losing that 20 cents. But if you have some 20 cents to spare, just try it. Who knows? Maybe your luck works. But I don't even recommend that. As I said, no extremes. So just basically judge the matches that you kind of know you're gonna win, but at least you're gonna win something, and you won't lose a lot if you lose. So just don't go to any extremes. Don't bet on small sides, and also don't bet on strong sides. That's just my third tip. My fourth tip, and probably the most important one, is read and watch. So basically, when it comes to reading and watching, you have to read what people say. Read what people that know what they're talking about say. So go to different websites. Who knows? I might even put a link in the description to some websites where you may even get some good information. Hell, you can even find some good comments sometimes on CSGO Lounge. Mostly they're stupid comments, but you might sometimes even get some good and correct ones. And also watch matches. Hell, sometimes even when you're not betting, watch matches, so you'll know if a team is in form or not. If they're not in form, no matter what their odds are, if their odds are like 75%, they have a pretty good chance of losing if they're out of form. So watch matches and read articles on the internet. It can really help you and improve your chances of actually winning. And my fifth, last but definitely not least, be ready to skip matches. That is kind of included in a few of my earlier tips, but be ready to skip matches. Sometimes you will really want to play a match, but you will definitely be unsure if it is actually worth playing or not. You gotta be ready to skip a match or two if you think that you may lose. So be ready to skip matches, even though sometimes you might just really want to play a match. Skip it if you think there's a chance you're going to lose. So anyway, guys, those were my 5 tips on actually winning skins on CSGO betting. I'm a little sick, so sorry for my voice and sorry for my lack of concentration. My head is pounding, but that doesn't matter. I still made this video. So don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I will probably talk about CSGO trading and how you can make money off of that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys will see me too. Bye-bye.